Hola, mis amigos. Welcome back, guys, to episode number 11 of season number 4 of the Road to Glory here on FIFA 22. And I think I've been calling it FIFA 21 in past videos. It's not 21, it's 22. It's next year's game that's coming out, as we're going to take you through everything Ajax to start off with, like we usually do. Smash the like button on this video, and of course do it on the last video before we even get started, as we are 9 points off, as I showed you briefly there, as today's games are Ninja Men, who we want to get practicing against them because we do play them in the Cup final. Yes, I stalled on saying that, not because I forgot, of course I never forget stuff, but because I want you guys to have watched the last episode before I revealed that, as it's Everton away. Really good first leg at home, but we do need to get another win to back it up, as then it's RKC, don't know which team that is unfortunately, Utrecht and AZ Alkmaar. So I think I'm going to play this first game just to get a taster of how they play, just for the cup game which is in the next episode. Play Everton and play Alkmaar, and we'll try and simulate Utrecht, even though, no, maybe other way around, we'll have to play Utrecht. They're closer to us in the league, as Danilo suspended for this first game. Start as you mean to go on. Or is he? Maybe he isn't anymore. Maybe it's the... Don't tell me it's the cup. It might be the Europa League. I don't know what's going on here. It told me something, but it's showing me the other thing. So we are going to play this next game. Just one rotation, as the other team we should be beating, I feel like. So, I mean, I'm going to make another change just because I know it's the Europa League next. And we'll go with this. It's going to be Gartner in goal, Kleiber, Mosquera, Howard, Bellis and Sanchez, with Hamer, Rodriguez and David Klaassen in camp, with Berghaus, Danilo and Antuna up front. It's the usual suspects, little bit of changing around just for the Everton leg after this. And how will we do against 15th place Ninja Men? And show us what their team is right here. It's Matthias Brandhorst, Elias Bronghorst, Anthony Roland. Is that the Anthony we had at Paris FC last year? I don't know if it is or not. Odenthal, Salah, Proper, Vet, Tavastan, Van der Sullig, Brunion, and Bayeten up front. Yes, I know I've butchered the names as well. There's no need to tell me, as Van der Schuys with a good tackle right there gives it to Danilo, as now it goes back to Guido Rodriguez. Trying to get players running in front. Can we take an early lead? We are 13 games unbeaten as it stands, which is an unlucky number, but hopefully not unlucky for us. And Gartner with a pass out from the back right there. It was a overcooked cross from them. Didn't even have to pick the ball up, did Gartner. As now it's crossed to Gustavo Hamer in the middle. He's going to cross one over to Steven Berghaus, as now Kleiber gives it into Guido Rodriguez. Caught on it a little bit, but Klavan's going to dive on that one as well, as we should have a little bit of a run. Can we get a run round here? We do. It's Berghaus, and that's one of the worst crosses I've ever seen. He's put them on the counter. Don't know who he was aiming for, as now Howard Bellis receives it and gives it into David Klaassen. That's an easier pass on the floor. Might have to go for more of them, as that's a good ball through. It's a little bit off the floor, but it's through to David Klaassen, who wasn't missing that one against Ninja Men. I had to think about that just there, but it's our first shot of the game. And our first goal. It's took a little while, it's been brewing, it has been brewing, but it's come again. Defender just missing it, the number 13. Unlucky for them, but not unlucky for us, as it could be 14 games unbeaten if we can keep this up. Very hyped about that, as Antuna, Ariel Antuna, straight away from kickoff. It's Danilo through, and it's 2. I will take it. That has come immediately after the last one, and this time it's Danilo, the big striker. Now, I'm going to play him the full game, of course, for this one, because I know he's not playing in the next one, but hopefully he doesn't make it hard to miss him when we play Everton, because we know we don't have him, and he's doing well in this game, so it's kind of frustrating me. And Guido Rodriguez passes one off to the side into Kleiber right here. Kleiber into Danilo. He had the run round him of Klaassen. Here is Danilo's making the best option. It's straight into his path. Danilo through. What a goal. I mean, if this is a sign of things to come in this cup final, I am very excited by our chances. It is already 3-0 away from home, and it's still the first half. Now, the form's doing a lot for us, it really is, but can we go for a record win here? It would be amazing if we did. I don't know what Ajax's record win is. It might be close to be beaten if we keep this up, but Our channel win, I'm pretty sure, is a 9-0 in a Borussia Dortmund save we did a while back. As can we try and go for it? I mean, we've hit the post there. That could have been another one, and Uriel with a poor hit. If we can make it 4-0 before half-time, I'd kind of be a bit concerned for them, because I know they'd try and step it up a lot for the Cup final, because they couldn't do as bad as they have done already in that game, as now it's out to Antuna again. Can we edge that? No, we can't. And I think I am getting a bit too ahead of myself, as it's only 3 at the break, but still, only 3, and I'm saying that like we deserve more. To be fair, we've got every chance we've had apart from hitting the post at the end of that half. Definitely can make subs later on, but we'll carry on and see what the team can do as Antuna gives it into Klaassen. He goes for one round the corner, doesn't work out for him, but it falls straight to Kleiber, who can give it to Klaassen right now, and Berghaus in the middle. Danilo has his back to him. If Berghaus is onside, this can be 4. He is onside, and Branderhorst with a shocker. 52 minutes on the clock, 4-0. Very, very good game. This is, I think, going to be one of our biggest wins in this save, especially. What a goal that is, and there's no chance of a comeback. They haven't had a shot yet. Must be saving it up for another game or something, because they just haven't shown up at all here. As Danilo passes it on to Gustavo Hamer, we've got another option around us right here, but Antuna, even when the pressure's off and we're 4-0 up, still is messing up passes. The Mexican, he's got a question mark over his head for me. I'm really not sure on how he's playing. Maybe gets sold next year. Of course, if we're still at Ajax by that point, as Klaassen running with the ball, he's been allowed to do so, gives it into Kleiber, cannot return. I don't even know if we're going to get a subs on as Danilo. I wish we can. I might even boot the ball out just to save fitness on, of course, the players that are playing in the week, as that's a good ball though, and Antuna, what a save. Can't get the rebound there, but that should have been 5. Antuna's head in, as you may well guess, looking at him, not the best, as that's a good ball in the middle, and Battelen had a chance there, or Baitanen, I don't know how you say it, but at least we've made the changes right here. They've got 7 minutes on the field as De Wolf comes on for them. Hopefully he cannot do anything against us, as it's out to Van der Schuys, into Runelon, back into De Wolf. They've got passing messed up, or they've messed their passing up, should I say, as Van der Waal. That's a good step across, and that's a good ball out to Martha, as he's got runners in the box. Slow down a bit. He's nutmegged the man with the cross, and Antuna's missed again. But Pieri, the centre-back playing in midfield, is there to tap his first goal in for us whilst we've used him. And we have got 5 goals. Very lucky to get that last one though. Really thought we wasn't going to score it. Martha with a delicious ball in the box. Antuna's just missed every header he's had. And it goes to us for an open goal. Wish it were Van der Waal to get his confidence up, but I'll take Pieri, and I will take 5. Absolutely sensational. Our best result since we've been at Ajax, and that's a good feeling going into the final. Of course, they will be better than that in that final. You can almost guarantee it, but to get one over them, it's good. And it's straight on to Everton, as their inklings were correct. Danilo is out for this game, as he got his brace in the last one. And this is going to be a big one. Away at Goodison, they absolutely battered us in the first leg, but we somehow got a 2-1 win, which I'm very impressed by. Just stepped up in the second half to get it, but this is going to be a big test. One of our, well, definitely our hardest games so far in this save, apart from the Chelsea game in the Champions League, which we truly bottled. Hopefully not the time to do it right here, as there's only a couple of changes. El Karauni's back, Sanchez back at right back, Cubas in the midfield with Hamer, and Van der Waal is up front for Danilo. So, going to do the press conference, going to do everything I can to try and get the win here. We're going straight into it. Away at Goodison, back in England, back against a strong team, and Donny. And the Everton team, very blurry badge. Rafa Benitez still coach. Pickford, Conte, Dyer, Bastoni and Tierney, Herrera and Davies sitting with Mbara, Gorton, Donny van der Beek and Sikan up front instead of Gabriel Jesus. They've made changes since the first leg. Will they pay off for them? Who knows, as they've got the Mexican midfielder as well, Hector Herrera. He will want to link up with his teammates after the game, Uriel Antuna and Jorge Sanchez from the national team. But hopefully our Mexicans can get the better over them. Good cutout Antuna, straight on it, as Mbara now though gives it into Davis, Donny van der Beek into Sikan, and the rounder's a little bit there. We had to get the pass back. Oh, Gortner. Very risky, but it does come off for the goalkeeper. As now we're going to try and attack from this. Klaassen can't keep it. Tierney to easily receive that, and Sikan to give it into Donny van de Beek. He's got a range on him. The worst start possible in the Europa League right here as our ex-player Donny van de Beek hammers a thumping shot into the top corner. They are now in front on aggregate as they have an away goal in Amsterdam. What a goal that was, as Sikan just lays it off and outside of the boot, top corner. What are you doing to us, Donny? Full of boos coming from that goal. I mean, the Ajax fans definitely angry that he celebrated against them, as I am as well. I can't believe he celebrated against the club that did make him go to Man United. Well, not make him go to Man United, but made him the player he is for Man United to grab his attention. As now Hamer with the ball, as Hamer's going to try and keep this one right here in a congested space. He's done it well. Van der Vaal tries to put it out. Can we get a bit of the ball? Not a good pass, Klaassen. However, Davy Klaassen has another chance to run with the ball right here, as he's going to put the ball down the line to Uriel Antuna. As Antuna's going to wait for the left back rear, El Kanuri. He can whip in a ball. That's a good one. Van der Vaal, of course, beaten to it by Andreas Bastoni. They've got him and Conte. The two Italians are the two that I just cannot beat mostly in this game. However, Jorge Sanchez stepping across to receive the ball really well, though. Need to try and get Berghuis a bit more forward. A bit far deep him. As Sanchez has it right here as well. What can Sanchez do? It's going to spin on the spot. And he's going to give it into Cubas. Good little dummy to keep the ball right there as it's on to Gustavo Hamer. And Tuna is offside, I can see, so he's going backwards to go forward. Klaassen round the corner. Berghuis, that's a good dipped in ball to Van der Vaal to head it level. Great work from the winger and great work from the tall striker, the number 10. I said he needed some goals to get his confidence up in this team for this game, but he doesn't do it before this game, he does it in the game. Yeah, he saved it a bit late and he saved it till when it matters. Good ball around the corner, chipped inside, and that header's amazing. It's like Danilo's one in the first leg. When Danilo's away, Van der Vaal will definitely play, it seems like now, as Berghuis the same. He's got another run on this wing. Another ball into Van der Vaal and Eric Dyer dealing with it. I think it's Eric Dyer. Couldn't get seconds on that ball though, as it's 5 minutes till half time. At the moment it sits 1-1 in this game, but of course 3-2 to us on aggregate, and even if Everton do score again, it will be level now. They won't take any away goal advantage, because the more we score, the more we have an advantage. We're in away, of course, in this game, which is great, as I still don't know which one I prefer, the away leg first or the home leg first, but it's suiting us to the ground in this one, as they've got a chance to get a ball into the box at the end. They don't. El Karauni just to whack it. Van der Vaal do the same, as it looks maybe like it could have gone to Klaassen, but of course it was a bit close to their defender as well, as we'll forget about that. 1-1 at the break, us in the lead on aggregate. Keep it up, we must. Speaking like Yoda, as now we're into El Kanauri, into the second 45 as well, as Hamer gives this into Klaassen. Cubas to keep the ball right here, flicks it on straight away. Klaassen's going to go wide into Antuna. Just need to keep possession up like we do in AZ Alkmaar. What a run that is. Just dip that over the top. That's in the middle. Van der Vaal, scorpion kick. I think he should have gone overhead, not scorpion, but wasted chance. And Labiad coming on now for Klaassen. Oh, Pickford. Thought we were going to let that roll into his own net there, but clears it up. Masquerta, please win that header. Donny wins it, but still heads it backwards into Berghuis. Tries to put a ball around the corner, and it's on to Gabriel Jesus, who's come on for them as well. The Brazilian, like, I'm guessing he's just turned into Richarlison for Rafa Benitez, as they're playing a 1-2 down the line, a 1-2-3-4, which has worked out. As Jesus with a chance to cross. It's a bit dodgy, it's over everyone, but lands to Mbara, into Davis, across the middle of the park. It's headed behind our keeper, but Gartner gets behind it. That one was a rather dodgy one, as now Jesus puts one over the top as well, into Conte, and Conte skipped past us. It's round the side. Jesus pulls it back. Open goal. 66 minutes into this one, Everton have the goal. We're not going to go through. I said we had to keep it at half-time. That's not going to happen. I think it's Mbara with it. I'm not too sure, though, as it's a good finish, that one. Just flicked backwards to the number 27, my lucky number, my unlucky number in this scenario. 2-1 Toffees. And it's actually Andreas Conte, the right back who was moaning, is very difficult to get past, as I don't want extra time in this, especially when we've got Utrecht and AZ after this, which aren't easy games, and then a cup final after that one. Plus, if we do get through in extra time, we'll have more Europa League games, which is going to tire his team out even more. So we've got a good run on this wing if he's still onside Elgato, which he is. Chance to cross it again, going into Berghaus, which it took me off control of. And Tuna can't keep it. And Everton going to look to counter a little bit here as Gabriel Jesus floats one over the top to Mbara. Headed down to Donny. Mosquera on the overlap though. And Gustavo Hamer, he's getting tired in this one. As are the whole team. We've got 15 minutes to still put it in though. As that's a good ball over the top into Anthony Gordon. Gordon gives it into Donny. Round to Jesus. Gortner got there just in time. Not a foul, but an amazing save. As it's going to have to be Martha coming on for Antuna as well. We need fresh legs if we go into extra time, even though it's a decrease in rating as they bring on Milenkovic-Savic after this corner as Sergei Milenkovic-Savic heads that one over. Almost an instant impact as can we do something in the last 10 minutes? That would be amazing if we can. The Paraguayan Cubas lifts one over to Martha. He passes it backwards. El Caroni. Now Gustavo Hamer with a skill pass. Not a fan of that in this moment in time. But Van der Waal finds Steven Berghaus out on this side. Can't just get in front of his man at the right side of him. What will it take? No idea. But we've still got the ball right here. Martha on to Hamer. Can we get some quick passing going right here? We do. But Labiad's never reaching that one. As it's to Pickford, and the pressure is on. We aren't even ultra-attacking as Pickford's had to hammer that away just in time as Cubas wins the header. A bit of late pressure from us. Van der Waal puts that around into the middle. I was going to crack that with Hamer, but Milenkovic-Savic with just the littlest of touches to keep Everton on the ball as they're going to look to counter from this as well at Goodison. Mbara tries to get past us right there. Does. Please don't be a Marco Reus moment in this one. Jesus passes it through the middle onto Hector Herrera. It's out wide to Anthony Gordon. It's over the top. It's a big header from Mosquera. As can we get to the other side of the field with Labiad? We don't. It's going to be extra time at Goodison Park. Oh dear. It's just not what we wanted as Gabriel Jesus straight on it in this first half of extra time. They look still so energised as Jamie Vardy's come off the bench for Everton. Jamie Vardy hopefully not having a party in this one as it's onto the edge to Sergei. Tried to put it through. Jorge Sanchez easily reading that one. But still them on the ball as Vardy takes a shot. And I have no idea how that's beaten Gortner. He's going to celebrate with Rafael Benitez. And Jamie Vardy straight off the bench with the stunner. We're actually behind in extra time. Let's have a look at this. You literally saw this in the last highlight. But then I gave it away. And I never expected that. Gortner, you have to stop that ball from going in. You have to. Everton now 3-2 up in this game. Not even 3-2. It's 3-1. But of course, the aggregate scoreline took it to extra time. As Labiad to keep it straight away. We've got a full, what, 40 minutes in front of us? Which we've got to put everything in to just keep the ball. Do not do that, Berghaus. As Guido Rodriguez is now on the field as well. I think he came on for Gustavo Hamer as someone stayed down right there. And the ball around the corner is a good one, actually. Cubas onto Van der Waal. Can't keep it because it's a bit of a dodgy pass at the end. But run at Jordan Pickford, please. I'm going ultra-attacking now. There's no stopping me. Hopefully they don't counter-attack from it, though. Guido Rodriguez still on the deck. We're going to have literally everyone in our reserves suspended or injured as Gabriel Jesus makes it 4-2. Game done and dusted now. Not 4-2, but 4-1. We've been thrashed in the end. Everton have got 2 in extra time, and that's really deflated me. We're going to be out the Europa League. The competition I wanted to prioritise most. Going to be out of it. To make things a lot better, it wasn't Guido Rodriguez who got injured. Steven Berghaus. Yep. One of our best players going to the second half of extra time. Our attacking line is literally now... It's Stepanenko behind Labiad, behind Labiad, Van der Waal and Martha to try and get 2 goals with. Quite the impossible challenge, but we've got to try and get it done. Ultra attacking, full out now. As Stepanenko puts the ball over the top straight to Martha's feet, or into his chest, but we still do keep the ball. Stepanenko tried to put a ball around the corner right there. Let's keep it. Have we got an option on this right hand side? We do. Is this Labiad? It is. It's a good skill pass round. Oh, and if that reached Van der Waal, that could have been one back. And there's only literally 5 minutes remaining already. Look how quick that's gone. As can we get one back right here? It's Van der Waal running through. It's just AI block after AI block as we're going to keep this alive right here. Stepanenko, that needed to go in. It needed to go in, not even hit the target or anything. Needed to go in the back of the net because we don't have time. It's a counter-attack from them. Why are we sliding? Why aren't we just hoofing that wall close to the ball? It should have been an X cross or clearance or whatever. Or not even an X cross, but a B or whatever it is on PlayStation. As we are out of the Europa League, 5-3 on aggregate. We won the first leg against Everton, beaten 4-1 at Goodison. It is a dark day, a very dark day, as Donny did most of the damage against us to start off with. The Orange Becker is now our priority. Rather avoid the press after that one. As I said when I looked at all these teams, I fancied ourselves. And we've ended up getting knocked out in the first round of playing all these teams. But to be fair, when you think Everton, you think just there. Like, just on the edge of being good, but never fully good. As they definitely were good in that game. As Steven Berghuis, 7 months. Anthony's going to literally be back before him. What a terrible thing to happen as our manager rating has gone to 57. I'm guessing that's not reaching the, what do you call it, round, whatever round it is of the Europa League, as we're going to have to try and put a makeshift team together as well. We've only got one reserve and it's our 40-year-old goalkeeper. Right, now I can actually see why there's concern. As we'll go with that for his next team. Labiad just in front of Klaas and Danilo in it. As it's a team we should be beating as well. Martha in the starting 11 as we play 18th place RKC Waljovic. As we'll quick simulate this. Don't drop points. And it's a 2-1 squeezed win with Min getting a goal in the 17th min. Harwood Belly scoring and Danilo getting the win. Tried to make another pun with his name, but didn't really work out as Gustavo Hamer's happy that he's getting played. I think you want in that team worry because of fitness reasons, as we are 7 points off PSV, a couple of points off Feyenoord, who are actually top of the league right now. PSV's dropped off and let Feyenoord in front of them. Let's not talk about our drop off, but theirs. As of course, can't forget now, our unbeaten run's actually gone into it. Yeah, it's pretty risky. As I'm looking at youth players here, still no 60 rated, and we've got quite a few academy players, so I'm going to release some. These players down here, I don't want 63 potential. Bezos, the Greek, has now gone, as he just dropped off a bit, I guess. You can tell it's the Ajax Academy because it's fully Dutch Academy right now, waiting for them to get to 60 rated before they join our very thin reserves, as it's Utrecht up next. And actually looking at the league table right now, I think this is a simulator game. I've changed my mind. AZ Alkmaar have jumped above Utrecht, even though AZ have played an extra game. Yeah, I'm going to simulate this. Just, why not? Let's go for it, as I'm going to make another change. Gustavo Hamer coming back in, not at left back, but into midfield, and Klaassen in front of him. And we'll go with that. Still need to try and pick up wins. Still try and keep on the tails of the top two. Hopefully they'll fall at one point if we don't fall ourselves, as a 1-0 win. Back in the team with a bang, Gustavo Hamer, or Hamer, however you say your name. Happy with him there. That's a big win. That's a big win. So now the gap is 6 points. So Feyenoord's actually dropped points and PSV's gone above them right now. Okay. It keeps rotating and we are 7 points off top spot with both them two to play. Not bad. But still of course not too good. As AZ, same team. I'm not going to attend the press conference because I feel like that's jinxed me a bit with the Everton game. So we're going to go straight into this. We're at home at the Johan Cruyff Arena. What's it gonna be? And the team we are against, it's Peter Vinhal Jensen, Alslak von Verti, Timo Leschert, Brunos Martinense, Thomas Owijan, with Asunkiao, Linetti, Divit, and Budakal, Carlson, and Pivilis up front. Divit was of course up front in the last time we faced these, in a terrific for the neutral game, 4-3, but not for us, as we look to get big revenge on them right here. Of course, technically 2 wins on the trot from the league, but after our last in-game game, I've got to try and get back into the rhythm of things, losing 4-1 to Everton, as now Sanchez, the right back. Can it be an instant goal? No, it can't. Just doesn't reach our man at the back post. But still, that is very good intent to start us off with. There's now Gustavo Hamer out to Danilo. Danilo puts that around the corner into Martha, who should be a speedster in the new right wing position compared to Berghuis, but of course technically and mentally he's probably not going to be as good as him, because Berghuis is just an absolute machine who's been here seasons in Holland. As now Howard Bellis with the ball round the corner as El Karawi gives it into Klaassen. Klaassen with a 1-2 right there, bounces to him again, and that was nowhere near Antuna, but Antuna's going to actually pick up on it here. Into Klaassen. Klaassen with a shot from range. And I literally couldn't see it go into the back of the net, but I know Klaassen's just banged in a finesse from range. It was off the screen. It was that quick. Davy Klaassen with it. Look at this again. It's straight to Antuna. Bad clearance from the defence. And it's us who take the first goal in this one. Bang. Keeper no chance. Now that's a good feeling as Pavlidis gives it through to De Wit. Out to Carlson. As Carlson gives this out to Abud Kalal. As he's running into the corner a little bit here out of the way. Waitry receives it again. And we are kind of struggling to rob the ball off them straight after that. So hopefully it's not one of them yo-yo games again where it's just goal after goal after goal for either side. As it's in the middle, Lanetti puts it over. He was the man who got the winner against us last time. And that was a close one. Antuna now with the ball out wide as well, as we are going to keep on looking for another goal. Gustavo Hamer, I don't blame him, I blame Antuna for a bit of a bad ball into him, as if he's onside. This has all come from our mistake. It's over the keeper and it's in the back of the net. It's a counter-attack. Well, not even a counter-attack, just a ball over the top, run on it and chip our goalkeeper at our place. Get away from the camera, mate, your breath stinks. Another goal just given away as well. Mosquera runs straight through the path of Howard Bellis and they just run past each other instead of running to the man. Poor defending. It's now Danilo on it, and oh, can we chip that over the top to Davy Klaassen? He chests it down. Very good work from Davy, but still lost the ball. Danilo, I think he was offside, but they passed it to us, so we should have done better with that. As Jorge Sanchez with a touch in it right there and keeps the ball. Brilliant work, Martha. Bit of inexperience right there as they could counter on us again. It's another hoof ball and hope for them. Mosquera can't get the header backwards. Lanetti into De Wit. It's on the turn. It's Lanetti and Gartner with a great save. Needs to get back up. It's another ball in. El Karawi, it hits his chest. Good job it didn't hit his arm there as Alcal gives it to Vitry, the left or right back. As now they're going to drill the way into the box at the end of this first half. It actually is all them now. It's in the middle. De Wit and Mosquera in the way. It's still not half-time. It's a corner ball as we sit level. Can we try and clear this though? We should do. It's over us to Martin Zindi. And there is the whistle. 1-1 at the break. Not impressed with how we've capitulated in this one. Of course, we need wins. We need wins, so that's why I'm not happy with how it's going so far. Got to try and get some more goals under his belt as Cubas turns out right there. Gives it into Davy Klaassen. Danilo in front of him. Going to hold it up. Give it round to Hamer because Antuna just running offside. I am really getting frustrated with this winger over. He's got the ball again. Luckily skipped past him. I won't say that's skill because I am angry with him. And it's a good ball in, but no one to head that. As hopefully we can keep the ball for a little while right here as well. And when I say that, we slip up with it as Abukal Lal has to put it behind him into Vitry again. Vitry with a 1-2. Is he going to get it back? I'm going to watch the outside players. It's through the middle. Hamer has to come across and tackle that one as Martha straight through the middle onto Danilo though, and Danilo just needs to get running. It's past Martin Zindi and the other guy. He's going to try and cut back inside though for a finesse. And that has gone through the net. How has he missed that? Was curled just wide of the target. What a shame that is as Carlson puts one round into Loriente right there. Still got to make sure we can defend though, as that's a ball looking to go around the corner. Howard Bellis has to step across as Loriente to throw this in to Vitry. Vitry gives it back. That's a terrible pass from them though, straight to Danilo. And can we counter like they did? Davy Klaassen making the run over the top. Martin Zindi, can he beat him for pace? Not really. Klaassen is like 30 odd. And Linetti with the ball over the top right there. Sanchez to cut that one out though, as now Martha. Oh my days, that is a shocking pass as it's straight to De Wit. Onto Pavaloy, Linetti. It's 13 minutes left in this game and us not doing too great as Verti keeps the ball right there. Passes it all the way back into Leschert, and Leschert into victory. We just need to get a foot on this ball if we can. Still passing it into each other's legs. Come on. We need 3 points. And Tuna now. Out to Klaassen. Into Martha. That's a ball around the corner. Can we do something late on? Jorge Sanchez, the right back, running through with it. Deep cross into Klaassen. And he has missed the target from there. You've scored our only game in this game so far, Davi. But that needed to go in. It was an absolute shocker as Carlson tackled by Mosquera. Straight onto Jorge Sanchez and through to Martha onto Cubas. As we're going to try and still go for another one. 88 minutes on the clock. Can he provide the assist this time, Klaassen? Instead of the goal, it's Danilo one-on-one. I'm sorry. Didn't even know how to react to that one. I didn't even know how to do a surprise face properly because that was dreadful. And it's a 1-1 draw with AZ Alkmaar. Now, that's not what we needed. That's not what we deserved. But we deserved our players to actually score, which they didn't do. And that brings us up to the end of this episode as we have the cup game next. Our manager confidence rating, 54. Now, that ain't good, but to be fair, I'm thinking, is one season in Holland enough? Is it enough? Let me know what you guys think of staying at Ajax in the comments. We're going to, of course, go all out to try and get a trophy under our belt. But I'm just thinking if we go somewhere else from Ajax, we could have a good chance at getting another job if our manager rating's not doing well because it's a lot of pressure here. I don't know. It's just a thought. We might not even be able to get a job with our manager rating, but it's just an idea. As thank you guys all for watching this episode right here. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well so you do not miss an episode in the future. Thank you for watching. Take care. Target is 30 likes as always. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.